Hello guys, so right here we are in the actual studio. It's called Davenport Theatre, and I am going to be speaking to one of my good friends, my brother from another mother, Seth, and we're going to get to know this amazing show right here. I got a chance to see it. Labute New Theater Festival. So it's going to be open till the 27th. So if you guys are around New York, definitely give this a check. These are the actors right here. So we're going to go right into this and go right into me definitely reviewing him. So let's go right into this and let's rock and roll. So guys, I'm here with one of my very, very good friends, my brother from another mother, Seth right here. As before, I showed you guys his amazing book. Right now, he's actually doing an amazing show that I actually got the chance to see, and I want him to tell you a little bit more about it. And if you guys are ever around the New York City area, know with the inflating prices of Broadway, you could see something extremely cheap, and it's such a good show. And inexpensive, sorry. Yeah. And an amazing show, definitely worth every cent. So tell them about what do you think, what's the show about?
It's Neil Labute, who's probably the most popular play is The Shape of Things, which came out. It was also a film years ago. He wrote the film American Beauty as well, and working on a lot of Netflix shows at the moment too. But this particular piece is a festival that I do every year with Neil. And normally he writes one piece and then chooses a couple different plays to put in the festival. This year he's written 3 brand new plays all by himself. He's actually directing one of the shows too. And so there are 3 small plays, and they're all about kind of different things. Yeah. The first one is a guy who's giving a speech, and he is talking about his unique brand of politics. Wow. And how he thinks that the history of politics has shaped our current culture, and how that may or may not go forward. And in relation to one of his favorite painters. Each of the play has something to do with art. Yeah. So his politics in relation to his favorite painter. Yeah. And it's very, it stirs up a lot of emotion. Yeah. And well, that's what makes it memorable. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. And it is, let me tell you. Yeah. I don't want to give too much away. Yeah. The second piece is a guy and a gal who go on a date in an art museum, and there's this, the particular piece of art they're looking at is called Great Negro Works of Art. Yeah. And the piece, it's funny because it's, 2 people going on a blind date. Yeah. And so all the comedy that ensues with that, but then the conflict arises when we start talking about different words. Yeah. And phrases that we use to refer to other people who are not, the same race, the same background or whatnot, and how a lot of people are offended by certain words, and other people don't see a problem with that, and how the complications arise when we try to speak to someone about race and background and things like that. And then the third piece is about this girl who is watching television and sees someone that she used to know who has gotten killed in a mass shooting. And she doesn't feel sad about it. Because, so the piece talks about how today's society, mass shootings happen so often, every day. They happen every day. Of course. And we don't know about it every day, but it happens every day, and we have grown so accustomed to it that we're apathetic as a society, and now we don't feel anything. Yeah. The mass shooting happens and we see it on TV.
Nobody talks about the antipsychotics involved, all of the stuff that is involved with that. And it's just, you see, this is the thing. What I hate is when people call something that is filled with truth and filled with lessons controversial. I hate that word. It's like it's taboo. Right. Yeah. It's not freaking taboo. It's a great, and that's just the thing. I think that there should be more plays about this. There should, like, shows about this. Sure. I think there should be more in the media about things like this. Like, for example, talking about, because as a psychologist, I took a lot of, forensic psychology. And that's something that we completely ignore. We don't want to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk. For example, those Columbine kids, especially, they've been bullied their entire life.
Yeah,
and one day they just went. People think they just decided, the way they look, oh, those bastards, they just took guns and raised hell. And it's not what that is. I mean, you have people that have been bullied that take it up, against themselves. They commit suicide. They do horrible things to themselves. And then there's others that, take it out on others. And unfortunately, the innocent are always the ones that get caught in the crossfire. And I think more, and that's what I love about your show. The thing that it is not afraid to speak, which a lot of shows today are. They're terrified because they're trying to control the narrative. And I like that your show is so balanced, and the fact that it brings these things into perspective. That's, I think, what we need right now. And I really enjoy
it. It is because people, I think, Neil Labute is he's a huge art fanatic, and so he always brings in. I mean, The Shape of Things. Yeah, his most famous play is about art, really. But, and I think in today, the most important thing is people don't want to see ugly characters on stage. Yeah. Or
they have to be perfect.
Or bad characters in the movies or film or the TV or whatever. Everyone wants everything to be, sugar-coated and
I hate
glossy.
And I think we're so sick of that at this point.
And they want to resonate and they want to connect with every character. And I get that, right? Yeah. I want to connect with the characters I see on stage too. But it's more important to see characters that we are, well, hopefully, are the opposite of. Yes. That we hate, that we can't stand. Yeah. That it brings up the emotion, which is actually what the third piece is kind of about. It's about people are apathetic nowadays.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't be. We should have feeling. We should have emotion.
Yeah. And
if we see a character on stage that we disagree with, we shouldn't get up and walk out and say,
exactly.
Well, I'm offended by that play.
And I see that so
you're
much
offended.
on
Okay,
Broadway
great.
already.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
It's good that you're offended by evil.
And to try to also understand it is the major importance. And when I took forensic psychology, that's the thing that we were taught. I remember my professor used to say that's the thing that everybody neglects. If they don't, like you just said, they don't like a character, they just walk out and leave. Right. In Book of Mormon, for example, I had a lot of people who were religious who were offended. They just walked up and walked out. And I'm like, guys, this wasn't meant, to offend.
It's not true.
It's meant to be a joke. And, today, I think sense of humor, forget it. You can't have fun anymore. It's out the window. Everybody takes everything so seriously. Mm-hmm. And I think the thing is, if people can understand each other, especially, I'm going to say this also, and bring politics into this. I know we hate it, but it is politics, The thing is, today, a lot of people prejudge people. Oh, you voted for this guy, you must be a Nazi. You voted for that woman, you must be a feminazi, and so on and so forth. When in reality, every one of us have something that we believe in, something, it doesn't mean, like Jenner said before. She said, what's that? I'm not a one issue voter.
Right.
So everybody has their reason why they vote for a certain person. Nobody likes everything a person does. They vote for the person based on some of the things that they find is important to them. Now, why should we discount that or prejudge them? And I think that's what this is, all of these things are about, is to basically understand, and through understanding to bring people together and unite them. I mean, that's really what we need right now is unity. I mean, we got so much, media everywhere. They divide. They're scared to talk about things. And God forbid you talk about something. It's called controversy. Yeah, and it's so many shades of gray in real life. But the thing that makes me angry is the fact that they call it controversy. And today the word controversial sounds so negative. That's what, they make it appear so negative.
Really, controversy.
When it's what makes us progress. It makes us get ahead. Right. Exactly. And that's how we get ahead. The only way you get ahead is by understanding one another, bringing people together, and to realize, especially the word Nazi, how it's being thrown today. No, people didn't kill 6 million. Nobody's a Nazi. And I think the thing is to understand, to have better shows like yours that come out there and are not afraid to speak and say, this is the way it is, this is the way we're going to show it, we're going to portray it right here, and going to give you guys not just something you're going to enjoy, but a little lesson in life. And I think that's what's important right now, especially in a time like this, where our country is extremely divisive. Yeah, exactly. And I just enjoyed the show. And if you could tell us, I don't know if you're allowed to discuss this, but the price of the show?
Yeah, of course. I think
even a rough estimate.
Like $40, $50, $60.
Which you're not going to see anything for
regular price.
Yeah.
However, and it's cheaper than a Broadway show. Cheaper than Lion King.
Yep.
If $40, $50, $60 is still too much, I think there are tickets available, rush tickets, that are available on the day of the show, closer to the showtime, directly at the theater's box office. Those rush tickets, I believe, are $25. You just have to wait.
And guys, I'm going to show you guys the entire. So I'm going to give you guys the exact area, so you see there is absolutely no bad seats in this theater.
It's a small. It's
a tiny theater, very intimate.
150 seats. Yeah, it's real tiny, and it's a great view.
And how long will this show be open for?
We opened earlier this week. We've been in previews for a while, but officially opening night was earlier this week, and we're running until January 27th.
Wow. So yeah.
Just I hope it lasts longer.
I hope it lasts longer. So definitely, I'm going to show you guys now everything. And this is like I said, my brother from another mother, Seth, right here. So if you guys need any shows or anything like that, if you happen to be around the New York City area, feel free to contact me. I'll tell them right away, and I can get you right into this. This is something that needs to be seen. I think it's a great show, and especially right now with the inflated prices of Broadway, it's something good to see an inexpensive show that has a higher impact value. I think this is much more
entertaining.
Yeah. But it has an
something
impact.
to think about.
And it's something to definitely see. I mean, I'd like to see everybody's perspective, and I think that's what we need to see. But this show is just incredible, very entertaining, but at the same time, it's filled with knowledge, something that, I think that is needed in this.
We've had a lot of audience feedback after the show, which is really great, and everyone is saying, actually, we have had a couple people walk out, which...
It happens.
It happens.
Some people are closed-minded. Yeah, they're closed up in their way.
But most of the feedback that we get after the show is people saying, this lady the other night said, finally, a show that makes you think.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
Shows that make you think. Where are you going to see that on TV these days? You can't even see that. Yeah. This is something really cool. And I got to tell you, I hope that it lasts a hell of a lot longer, because I know a lot of these guys, they're from everywhere, so I'm hoping people will come and see this show.
I'm sure it'll have a longer life. But some regional theater or something like that.
So I'm going to show you guys the exact theater right now. So you guys, is that okay if I do that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So I'm going to show you guys right now the entire theater. We'll get up right from here.
It doesn't take long to see.
So guys, this is obviously the stage. This right here is the theater. So even if you do rush, this is the front right here. Even if you do rush tickets, look at this. This is not...
And there's a small balcony.
Even the small balcony right there. Everything is a very small theater. You guys will absolutely... Anywhere you sit is going to be fine. And it's cheap. And you could get rush tickets, and you'll get it even cheaper than the $60 value. So definitely would love to see you guys here. Hey, if I'm going to be available at a certain day, we might all go together. Let me know if you're around the area. Definitely something to see. I'd like to see it again. That's for damn sure. So that's Seth right here. This is me. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.